Tuesday night baseball is live here in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the first of 6 between the Wichita Wind Surge and the San Antonio Missions. First pitch coming up right after this. On the hill is Lake Baker, a right-hander. Will get the starting assignment here tonight. And so far, we are about ready to get underway of this homestand here this evening. Wichita will step in first, Jimmy Kerrigan, as we are about ready to go on this first Tuesday of August. Well, let's play ball. First pitch by Lake Baker, right there to Basabe. And right to first to Rodriguez, underway here tonight as we bring you this one here live. Well, time now to give the visiting Wichita Wind Surge the starting lineups as so far. Here they are. Bob will have the night off, and so far, hope everybody had a good time while we were away. Here's Jermaine Palacios. Palacios coming in. And here's the pitch. High fly. In the air. Little in left field. Runs it down, and he makes the play for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 44.
That's going to bring in Matt Wallner. Wallner coming in for the Wichita Wind Surge. And here's the pitch. A high fly in the air. And that one gets down up in left field as a 2-out single.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
And so far, we'll go ahead and give your ball clubs tonight. Got Springfield at Corpus Christi, Midland at Arkansas, Wichita at San Antonio, Tulsa at Northwest Arkansas, and Amarillo at Frisco. So far, all is well here tonight. First game of 6 between these two, and so far, first ever as the Wichita Wind Surge is finally greeted to the Alamo City. Welcome in from Kansas. Hello, everybody. Greetings from Kansas. Right there to Basabe and right to second, as that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. And we go to the bottom of the first, no score. Cole Sands, a right-hander out of the Wichita bullpen, will get the starting assignment here. And now shortstop Aggie Rosario is coming in. And we are about ready to go here in this contest. Here's the pitch by Cole Sands, underway, as that one is taken in for strike 1 here tonight. No balls and 1 strike the pitch, and that one just outside, and the count now 1-1. So far, partly cloudy skies here tonight. Beautiful night for a ball game. Hope everybody is doing well. Again, we say greetings to the people of Wichita, as your team is down here first time around in San Antonio. New team in the North Division in the Minnesota Twins. And that one right down the first, and that is out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, CJ Hinojosa.
That's going to bring in CJ Hinojosa as he strides in and ready to go. That one high fly in the air, well crushed. And the center fielder's running after it, and he hits the wall nearly. running down that play for out number 2. Well, the time now to give the starting lineups for the home side. And so far, these guys need a win here tonight. Launching off the first of the 6-game set. Here's right fielder Joshua Mears. Mears is coming in, looking overly excited of what is fixing to go on. And that one is going to be high fly in the air. And up to center, as that will do. A inning in the books here tonight. And we go to the top of the second with no score. Top half for Wichita, Seth Gray coming in.
The third baseman.
As we are about ready. And here's the pitch. That works. Top of 2 underway. Wichita in their beautiful road grays. Missions in their home whites. Up in center. Podorski under this one. Makes the play. Out number 1. So doing really well here tonight. And that's going to bring in Mark Contreras. Contreras coming in. And here's the pitch. Right inside. Strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. 1 away. Top of the second for Wichita. And inside strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. And that one is popped foul. And the count now still remains at no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2. And again, it pops that foul. A 1-2 delivery. And again, it pops it foul. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be line drive. And that's going to get down for a base hit. Going to second. And he is in on a 1-out double.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Andrew Bechtold.
And that's going to bring in Andrew Bechtold. Batting 7th in the 7th spot is Andrew. 1 ball and no strikes as that one is outside. Fans watching from Wichita and also from the Twister Town, Wichita. Hello, fans from Wichita. And that's going to be line drive. And that's going to get down. And the wind surge now on the board on an RBI single. And the run in to score, Wichita is now in front of this lead by 1-0. Here's Jose Godoy. Here's pitch. And that one is outside. It's 1 ball, no strikes. .162 average. The opposition of .414. No home runs. 3 RBIs for Godoy here in this season. So far new to the Minnesota Twins on Double-A Wichita. Here's the pitch. Inside strike 2. And the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. Got to welcome in our proud sponsors, Dr. Pepper, Bill Miller's Barbecue, serving San Antonio since 1953. And there is strikeouts right there for Lake Baker. There's 2 up, 2 down. Runner at first after the RBI single. And doing pretty well. So that one right there is chopped foul. The count now 0-1 as you have Alaric Solari coming on. Solari.
1-1.
Last name, my goodness, that's a long word to pronounce on his last name right there. And that's in for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And right there, a swing and a miss. And that is 3 up and 3 down. But Andrew Bechtold is the guy that gets the run in to score for Wichita, as it is 1 run on 3 hits, no errors on that RBI single. We're midway through 2, and it's Wichita 1, Missions nothing.
For the Missions, the first baseman, Yorman.
First baseman is Yorman Rodriguez, as we're leading off the bottom of the second for San Antonio. Right down and in for a ball, and the count now 1-0.
1-0.
So far, doing good. Rodriguez averages at the 515 mark. Very good
1-1.
on his edge right there. I mean, he's got it down. It's good to see that happening. Right there, line drive, and that is down. Missions now in the hit column on a no-out single.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Grant Little.
And that's going to bring in Grant Little. Left fielder here tonight. And that's going to be lifted high fly in the air up in center. Center fielder will be camped under it to make the play. And that is for out number 1.
The designated hitter, Augustin.
Here's the DH, Augustin Ruiz. Ruiz is coming in. And that's going to be line drive, high fly in the air. And he's going to run out of room. It is gone. A home run. And the crowd is cheering on the 2-run shot by Augustin Ruiz. Missions take the lead by 2-1, now in front of Wichita. In now, hot corner, third baseman Olivier Basabe.
Number 7.
Coming in as he gets in there. And that one is high fly in the air. Shortstop under this one will make the play. And that is out number 2.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Robbie Podorski.
That's going to bring in Robbie Podorski. Podorski is coming in. We got our score coming in from Corpus Christi as they're taking on Springfield tonight. And so far, boy, the Corpus Christi Hooks really pounding the Cardinals really well. They're in the bottom half of 3 here tonight. And so far, it is now 5-0 Corpus Christi leading Springfield. Here's the 1-1. That one is going to be line drive and foul. So in the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Corpus Christi winning their last final game here at San Antonio in a 8-0 shutout before our 6-game road set with Midland. Even though we did not broadcast the 6 games, even though San Antonio doing very well in this one. That's going to be line drive, high fly in the air. And that one right up to left. That one is out. And it is the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors. And nobody left. We go top of the 3rd. It is now 2-1 Missions.
Leading off for Wichita.
Wichita leadoff batter Jimmy Kerrigan coming in for Wichita. Top of 3. And, Mears loses that one, as that's going to get down for a base hit. And the tying run now at second. And he runs away after that one. Don't know what he saw, but he saw something. Yeah, and you see that right there. That could have been called an error just by missing that one. Here's Jermaine Palacios, as he's 0 for 1. He flied out in the first inning in this one. Here's the 0-1. And that one's going to be high fly in the air. Mears running after that one, and he's got it for out number 1. Runner still holding on a second. And here's Matt Wallner. 1 for 1 and singled back in the second inning. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be line drive right to Rosario. Rosario right to Rodriguez. Gets him down 2 quickies and 2 outs.
Now batting, number 43.
And here's Gabe Snyder. He's 0 for 1. He flied out, or correction, he grounded out and is 0 for 1. Inside, the changeup is inside for strike 1. And the count now 0-1. 2 away and a runner on that second. That is the tying run for Wichita. And that one is 1 ball and 1 strike. So far, so good here tonight, as Missions now in favor of this ball game just for a little bit. And that one heads to Podorski. A 1-2-3 inning, as that will do for the side retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a runner left on at second. Bottom of 3, Missions lead by 2-1 over the Wind Surge. Catcher is Tyler Malone, as we lead off the bottom half of the 3rd inning for the Missions. And so far doing really well on this Tuesday night. Don't forget our game tomorrow night at 7:05, Thursday night at 7:05. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night games at 7:05, wrapping up our 6-game series with Wichita. Missions on the road, they are gone for 12 straight, taking on the Frisco Rough Riders in a 6-game set there at Statesman's Park before going to Riverboat Field there in North Little Rock, taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Coming back home on the close-in month of August, and I do believe that will be on the 23rd, playing 6 with Midland and wrapping up that 6-game set. And then 6 games with Corpus Christi. And then in September, we will have 1 more road series at Springfield. And then we head home for Amarillo. Then Missions are in the playoff series. And so far, they're in first place, and they still continue to hold that first place position. And that is going to be right there for the out.
Second baseman, CJ Hinojosa.
Second baseman is CJ Hinojosa. He's 0 for 1, and he flied out back in the first inning. San Antonio and Wichita are tied up at 51. That is even up in win and losses. And so far, Midland trails second place behind the Missions. And so far, these guys really want that playoff spot. That's going to be line drive right there, up and center. And that's going to be a 2-out single, as the Missions now have the go-ahead run. Now up to first base. That's going to bring in Joshua Mears. And that one is well inside for the strike. And the count now is 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. And right there's a swing and a miss. And the count now is 0-2. Boy, San Antonio holding the line, as they are 2-1 in this ball game. And that is strike 3, as that will be it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, a man left. Top of the 4th coming up, and the San Antonio boys are leading it by 2-1. Leading off for Wichita, Seth Gray. Fly out in the second and is 0 for 1. Pitch here, and that one's going to be high fly in the air. Podorski under this one. Camps under it for the out. One quick out for the Wichita boys. And now here's Mark Contreras. He's 1 for 1. He doubled and a run. Pitch here. Inside. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And that one right to Rosario as he gets it in there.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Andrew Bechtold.
And that's going to bring in Andrew Bechtold. Bechtold is coming in and is ready to go. Pitch here. Down and outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Inside, strike 1.
1-1.
1-1. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be right there. Line drive up in right field, and they'll get down for a 2-out single. So that'll bring in the runner at first, the tying run.
Now batting, catcher, Jose.
And that'll bring up Jose Godoy. Godoy's coming in to the 4-seam fastball is inside for strike 1. As that's 0 for 1, he strike out in the second inning. Pitch here. And that one is high fly in the air. And that one is out of here, and it's gone. Wichita delivers that 2-run shot, and now they're leading it. It's now 3-2 win surge, as the Wichita fans up there in Kansas having a good time celebrating that 2-run shot by Jose Godoy. In now is Alaric Solari.
Batter number 1, second baseman, Alaric Solari.
And that's going to be up high fly. Podorski has it, and that is the inning. Well, a 2-run shot by Jose Godoy gets the Wichita win surge up by a run. 3 runs. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. 3-2 our score in this one. John Scampy and Chris Singleton will be live in a week from now, as we will be in Frisco taking on the Texas Rangers AA affiliate for Frisco. And now is Yorman Rodriguez as he strides up. 12 games on the road. Frisco for 6. Northwest Arkansas for the next 6. As we are pretty much 2 weeks on the road after this homestand. So far, glad that you guys could come along and have a good time being out of the ball game. Season is almost over. Our last 2 months, even though San Antonio is in the playoffs after the final 6-game regular series with Amarillo. In now is Grant Little. He's 0 for 1. He flied out in the 2nd inning. So far, a beautiful Tuesday night on this ball game. Got 6 fans on YouTube live watching. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Right there is 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And that's going to be right there. He knocks it down. And unable to recover as the third baseman for Wichita knocks the ball down and now goes down as a fielder's choice. That's going to bring in Augustin Ruiz, the DH. That one inside for strike 1. 2-run shot, that is Ruiz. 1 for 1 for the Missions here tonight. And that one is a changeup, swing and a miss, and a count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first, 1 away. Bottom of 4. And that's a swing and a miss right there. As that will be out number 2 recorded by the catcher. On that swing and a miss. In now, Olivier Basabe. And that's going to be line drive and foul. So the count now is 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Here's pitch. And that one is down. And it gets away. Right there, the first. A runner back in standing. As the catcher will get the ball thrown to first. 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside again. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a 2-1. And that's going to be line drive right there. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to be a 1-out, 2-out single. And that will put the tying run at third. And that's going to bring in Robbie Podorski. Podorski's coming in, and that one's inside strike 1. Podorski flied out in the second. 3-2 Wichita over the Missions. Bottom of the 4th inning. Runner at third, go ahead at first. And did he go? No, he held up right there. 1 ball and 1 strike. So far, so good here in this ball game. Missions got that chance. And that one is tapped foul. And that's a ball and 2 strikes. Sands pitching for Wichita. Robbie at the plate. And that one gets down and right there to third. And now the count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 delivery. And that is strike 3. He gets him down looking. And that will do. So a couple of hits in this half inning. They leave 2 stranded. Top of the 5th. Wichita leads it 3-2. Top half of the 5th inning for Wichita. Here's a leadoff batter, Jimmy Kerrigan. Kerrigan coming in, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and the count now 0-1. Top of the 5th inning here tonight. Pitch here, and that's going to be line drive. Mears has it, and he's got it for out number 1. Boy, that will take your nose off in a split second if he got nailed in the face by the line drive. Here's Jermaine Palacios. He's 0 for 2 and 2 flyouts. Here's pitch. Inside for strike 1. Baker now at 43 pitches and on the hill for San Antonio tonight. Here's the pitch, and that one's going to be line drive and foul. So in the count now 0-2. 7 balls, 37 strikes, total 44 for the Mission starter, Lake Baker. Here's the 0-2, and that one's going to be high fly in the air. The pitcher has it, and he's got it. Baker records out number 2. And so far, that will be a quick one. And that's going to bring in Matt Wallner. 1 for 2 and singled back in the first inning for the Wind Surge. Top of the 5th inning, 3-2 our score. If you're listening to us on 91.1 The Bull, hope you guys come in and have a good evening. Just relax, enjoy a Dr. Pepper, and enjoy the ball game on us as we get ready to wrap up this 2022 season. We're down to at least maybe 8 weeks remaining left of baseball season. Could be a little bit more for San Antonio and Tulsa, as both teams are in the first place positions. Also in playoffs as well. That's going to be lifted. High fly in the air. Podorski running after it. And he's got it. Makes the play. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We go bottom of 5. Wichita up in front by 1. Catcher is Tyler Malone. He's 0 for 1. He strike out in the 3rd inning. And so far, we are doing pretty good here this evening's contest. And that one is well inside. Strike 1. My goodness. That one was a pretty good fastball by Sands. And that one is inside. Strike 2. And Malone looking for a good one to hit. Sun has gone down on this beautiful Tuesday night. Hope all is good. And that's going to be line drive. High fly in the air up in left field. Left fielder will take it. And that is 1 away. That's going to bring in Aggie Rosario as he strides up next. Leadoff batter tonight in short. Filling in the area of former Mission's C.J. Abrams. Getting called up from AAA El Paso to going back to the majors. Second time in the visit for our favorite shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And that one is right there, and the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch here, and that's going to be hit to short. Short to first, gets him down, and that is quickly 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, CJ Hinojosa.
Second baseman CJ Hinojosa, 1 for 2 and singled back during his time up in the 3rd inning. And right there's this swing and a miss, and the count now is 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Right there and chopped foul. And the count now 0-2. 3-2, bottom of the 5th for Wichita. And that one is right there and outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that one outside, but called 3rd strike. And that will do it. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We go top half of the 6th, and it's Wichita leading this ball game 3-2.
Leading off for Wichita,
Gabe Snyder, 0 for 2, fly out and a ground out. Will be in the top half of the 6th inning for Wichita here tonight. 1 ball, no strikes. Lake Bacher delivers. Here it is. That one is high in the air, and that will go foul. One and one. High fly in the air. Mears running after this one. Near at the 340. He's got it. And right there at the marker of 340, runs it down, up and right, near the warning track, just near the 340 marker for the first out. What a way to get that one going. Well, and that Joshua Mears could really run. He's everywhere tonight. As you can see, he was up in left center, running down that baseball during this game. And so far, as you guys saw in the right field area near that 340 marker, he had to make some room to get there. Right there hit a Hinojosa. Right there to Rodriguez. He gets him down. 2 up, 2 down. Here in the top half of the Wichita 6th. And that's going to bring in Mark Contreras. He's 1 for 2. He doubled and run. Pitch here. And that one right there to Hinojosa. And that's a 1-2-3 quick inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Middle half of the lineup for the bottom of the 6th inning. Wichita leads this game 3-2. Joshua Mears, the right fielder, coming in. As we are about ready to go, 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up for this half inning. And so far, San Antonio looking for a W here tonight. High fly in the air, up in center, as that one is taken quickly for out number 1.
The first baseman, your man.
That'll bring in Yorman Rodriguez as he's 1 for 2. He singled and a run. Boy, turning out to be a beautiful night as we have the perfect game of baseball for you guys here tonight. First time around greeting Wichita. During the first time around that even the Northwest Arkansas Naturals were not around as part of the Texas League. During the year of 2003, Wichita was a Kansas City Royals affiliate. And so far, they moved their team from Wichita to North Little Rock. They constructed Riverboat Field. And so far, the Northwest Arkansas Naturals was born under the affiliation of the Kansas City Royals. Pretty insane, if I do say so. I mean, it moved the team from Wichita to North Little Rock. Gotta say, that one's pretty good. Right there, line driving, that's up in right field as second baseman and right fielders tried to get this ball corralled. And so far, that will go down as a base hit. That's going to bring in Grant Little. Little is coming in and so far doing well in this contest. Missions have the chance of striking back, and that's going to be line drive, and that's going to get down, and it's going to be a single runner. Boy, howdy. And that guy right there gets in there. And that was a RBI single. The runner from first is at third. And now the Missions are threatening to punch back. And that's going to be line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. The run in to score. And we are tied at 3-3. That is Wichita and San Antonio tied in this game, 3 apiece, as that line drive base hit gets in there. Now time is being called. Here comes the Wichita Wind Surge manager, as that will do for the starter here tonight. And so far he is responsible for the 2 runners at first and second. And that'll bring in Drew Strotman. 6'3", 195 pounds. Called upon to pitch as a right-hander from Wichita. And so far, here comes the hot corner third baseman, Olivier Basabe. And that's going to be line drive up in left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to bring in another run. And the Missions will take the vantage lead of 4-3. And what a way to get that one going. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Robbie Podorski. And that curveball is swung on and missed, and that's outclassed for strike 1. Bottom half of the 6th inning, the Missions struck 2 runs here in this half inning. Wichita now trails in this ball game. It is a foot race between these 2 divisions, between the Wichita Wind Surge in the north and the San Antonio Missions here in South Texas. And that's going to be line drive, and that's going to get down. The runner from third is in the score. Up first and third. And that will make their 3rd hit here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. So far, San Antonio trying to clinch the victory. And that'll bring in Tyler Malone. And that's going to be line foul. And the count now is 0-1. Malone's got the catching duties. He's in the 9th spot tonight. He's 0 for 2, strikeout and a line out. And he can make it 4 runs if he could get in there and try to get some more runs plated before this half inning is in the books. No balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to be line drive. And they will not get the runner at first, but they will get the force out at second. Play another run, and San Antonio now leads 3. 6-3 our score, as they tried to overturn a double play. And the Missions got the home field advantage of tonight's contest. 6-3. Here is the leadoff batter, Aggie Rosario. And that's going to be lined high in the air, up in left field. And that's going to do it. So 4 runs on 3 base hits and no errors. And at least 2 left. Top of the 7th, the Missions lead at 6-3. Top half of the 7th for Wichita. Here's Andrew Bechtode as he comes in, and that one's going to be lifted high fly in the air, and that will go foul. So with the count now, 0-1. No balls and a strike, and that's going to be right there to Rosario. Right to Rodriguez, as that is the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Jose.
That'll bring up Jose Godoy. Last time up, he had a 2-run shot back in the 4th inning. 4th inning for Wichita. Pretty good on that one. Takes in strike 1. So far, ball game underway of the 7th inning here tonight. Missions in front of the 3-run lead. And that's going to be lifted high fly in the air. Mears running after it. He's got it. My goodness. He records the 2nd out. Look at him go again as he's running like Speedy Gonzalez from the Looney Tunes. Here is Alaric Solari as he comes in. And here's the pitch. That one inside, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike, 2 away. 6-3 Missions in the top half of the 7th on this Tuesday night. Pitch here. And that one's going to be high fly up in the air. Podorski getting under this one. And that is the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Get up a stretch. We are midway through this ball game in the 7th. It is 6-3 Missions. Batting in the 2nd spot, C.J. Hinojosa. As he singled in the 3rd, he's 1 for 3. As we are about ready to go. Here's the pitch. That one just outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Doing really well here tonight as nighttime is upon us. It's a beautiful, warm night. It is 83 degrees. We will be down into the lower 70s by the time we hit midnight. 2 balls and 1 strike, the pitch. That one out and outside. And the count now is 3-1. Right fielder Mears is on deck. And that's going to be line drive right there, base hit. Up in left field as the shortstop tries to get this one going. Boy, and the Missions really piling on the runs and the hits this evening. And that's going to bring in Joshua Mears. Mears is coming in, and that one outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Drew Stottman on the hill for Wichita as the relief pitcher. He got in during the bottom half of the 6th inning. And so far, Stottman now pitching in relief. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody on. Or correction. There is a runner at first. I have to correct myself every now and then as we have a runner at first. A ball and 2 strikes and nobody out. And right there, right in the dirt. And right back to first as the runner from first is back in standing. Boy, they keeping him close. Pitch here. Outside for a full count. 3-2. Yorman Rodriguez coming on deck for the Missions. And that one is going to be lifted high fly in the air. And that ball goes foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And outside for ball 4. And now you got first and second. Missions getting ready to threaten again. They threatened already during the last half inning with 4 runs already plated. Here is Yorman Rodriguez, and that one's taken down at the knees for strike 1. And the count now 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be lined high in the air. And that will get down, and that loads up the bases. Boy, if you could say kapow on that one, it's a free lunch on a grand slammer. If somebody in the Missions dugout can hit a grand slam, that would be phenomenal. In now is Grant Little. Little coming in. Line drive, and that's going to bring in some runs. 1 run scores, 2 run score, make that a 2-run double. And it is now 8-3 San Antonio, as the Wind Surge will trail 5 runs of this ball game. And it is a pretty good one here tonight. Ronnie Henriquez coming in as 5'10" and 155 pounds. He's the third reliever of this ball game. And that'll bring in Augustin Ruiz. You look at him in the second inning as he delivered a home run that led to 2 runs in the score during the bottom half of inning number 2. And that one's going to be lined right there, foul. So in the count now 0-1. We had 2 runs here in this half inning. And so far that was a 2-run double. And that's going to be line drive up in left field, and that's another base hit. And that is run number 9. Make that 10 runs. 10 runs for 2 free tacos courtesy of Henry. Henry the Puffy Taco.
The batter, number 7.
And that's going to bring in the hot corner third baseman Olivier Basabe as he takes one in for strike 1. Boy, and I tell you one thing. It is very cool that the Missions are just putting a whooping on the Wichita Wind Surge. There is nobody out. So far, you had 3 runs already plated in this half inning alone. And so far, it's going pretty good.
The center fielder, number 1.
So here's Robbie Podorski. He's 1 for 3. He's singled, and he's an RBI. So far, pretty good right there. And here's the pitch. Down low. And the count now 1-1.
1-1.
Baseball boy 29. Hello there. Come on in. And that one right there. Right to second. And right to first as that ends the inning. So, boy, we had 3 runs that came in across the score. It is 9-3 missions as we end this half inning. Top half of the 8th inning, here's Jimmy Kerrigan.
Leading off for Wichita.
1 for 3 double in the 3rd inning. And the Wind Surge down to their final 6 outs of this ball game. So far, we had a hate comment on here, and so far I am not going to read it because I have pretty much kicked him out. 11,527. Fans that come on the YouTube live chat, any of that will not be tolerated due to BakerJstudios and also here on baseball. Anybody that does that will be immediately ejected from this live stream. Be nice to others, as you know, do unto others as you do unto yourself. Don't be a knucklehead. Because remember, I can do what I do. But anyway, 2 balls, 2 strikes right here, and that one is fouled and away. And the count now still remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hey, don't make fun of me because I've been doing this for almost 2 years, and I absolutely love it. I love to commentate on Texas League Baseball. And yeah, I don't let anybody rattle my chain. I mean, they're not going to win, but evidently if you make them mess with you, then, you know, it's just going to make things worse, and I don't want that right there. So that's line drive. Podorski gets that one for a 1-out single.
The right fielder, number 44, Matt.
And now here's Matt Wallner. Wallner coming in. Behavior like that will not be tolerated by JBakerVlogs and also here on this channel. And change up just outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's the same as running onto a baseball field. Unlike what we saw this year in 2022 with 2 people running on the baseball field after 2 ejections of Philip Wellman and the catcher for the Missions that got ejected. And so far somebody else as well in the dugout. So right there up in left field, that gets down for a base hit. So 2 singles for the Wichita team. And now here is the 4th batter, Gabe Snyder. Snyder coming in. And that's going to be line drive up in foul territory. And the count now 0-1. 1 away, 2 on. Top of the 8th for Wichita. And that one is line foul. So no balls and 2 strikes. And that one's going to be lifted. High fly in the air. Mears has it. Tagging up the runner from second. Going to third. And that's going to be 2 away after the fly out. And the runner is now at third base. Seth Gray, he's 0 for 3. And he grounded out in the 6th inning. So far, the Wichita Wind Surge are trailing by a lot of runs here in this game. Missions had a 4-run lead in the bottom half of the 6th inning. They had a 3 in the 7th. And so far they're looking to win this ball game. Oh, look out. That one is fouled away in the visitor bullpen. And that one is taken in for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. 1st and 3rd. 9-3 Missions. And that's going to be line drive up in left center. And that's going to bring in the 4th run for Wichita. Here comes another. And it is a 5-9 lead. As the Wind Surge will pick up a pair on a 2-run double. And that's going to bring up the Missions manager as he will come up from the dugout. And that's going to bring in Evan Miller to be the first relief pitcher of the evening. So far, he stands in to be the winner here tonight. And so far, it is going really well. Miller is called upon to pitch here in this ball game. And so far, it is going really well. He's got the winning chance of closing this ball game out. So far, Missions leading this game by 4 runs. Here's Mark Contreras. He's 1 for 3. He doubled and a run. It's a good night for baseball. And anyway, it is pretty good here in this one. Right there, 2 balls and 1 strikes. Here's a 2-1. And that one right there to Rodriguez. And he will step on the first base bag. That's the inning. So 2 runs come in across the score for Wichita on a couple of base hits. We go bottom of the 8th. The Missions lead 9-5. Catcher is Tyler Malone. Missions down to their final 3 outs here in the bottom half of the 8th inning before their top of the 9th for Wichita. Wichita down to their final 3 outs of this ball game before losing this one. But anyway, it is coming into being a good game as San Antonio really putting up the runs. Bottom of the 6th and 7th with 4 and 3. And that's going to be line drive up the middle and the center field base hit. So pretty good in this one. And that's going to bring in Aggie Rosario starting up the top of the lineup and looking for 10 runs for 2 crispy tacos courtesy of the Missions. And it is pretty good. We're switching it around. Next time around, we'll do 10 runs for free breakfast for a Sunday morning. Courtesy of your friendly neighborhood Whataburger. And that's strike 3 called. He gets him down. And that is 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, C.J. Hinojosa.
Here is C.J. Hinojosa. Runner at first with 1 away, bottom of the 8th. And that's going to be lined and foul. Right fielder runs after that one, tries to get it, but ends up not getting that one. That one inside for strike 2. And right there, strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts. As that now is 2 away. That'll bring up the right fielder, Joshua Mears. Mears is coming in. And that's going to be lifted high fly in the air, up in center. Center fielder will get it. And that is the half inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Top of the 9th coming up, 7, 8, 9. Due up for Wichita as they have 3 outs remaining. Andrew Bechtold coming up 2 for 3. And so far he is doing pretty well in this contest. He's had a couple RBIs to show for. Wichita down to their final 3 outs of tonight's contest. Right there, a swing and a miss, and boy, he blew that one past him for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, the pitch right here, swing and a miss. And he struck him out. Right there. Out of the ball game he goes.
The catcher, Jose Godoy.
And that's going to bring in Jose Godoy. Godoy coming in. And here's the pitch right there. High fly in the air. And that is going to go foul as Little tries to get that one. And the count now is 0-1. Pretty good here on this first Tuesday of August. Glove by Hinojosa, as that will be recorded for the second out. Boy, and I tell you, somebody booing, and I can hear them in the crowd. Do believe Wichita will see this game go down in a loss here tonight, as the Missions getting up here. And that one is outside for the ball, and the count now 1-1. 1-1. And that one is going to be line drive up in right field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to be a 2-out double, as the 6th potential run sits only second base in this one. Here's the leadoff batter, Jimmy Kerrigan. Kerrigan coming in. He's 1 for 4. He doubled in the 3rd. Here's the 0-1 right there, and that one goes foul, and the count now 0-2. Last strike of the evening, as Wichita down to the leadoff batter and the last strike. Here's the 0-2. Outside, so the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 away, 9-5 on this Tuesday night in the last of the 9th inning. Here's a 1-2, and that one's going to be popped high in the air, and that will go foul. One and 2. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Missions win it here as they propel to a big victory. And they will win the series opener over Wichita. 9-5 the final, as this ball game is over. And it was a pretty good one. Well, we will see you guys back tomorrow, 7:05, as we get ready for Game 2 of our 6-game set with the Wichita Wind Surge. We will see y'all later. Have a good night, and let's go Missions!
Our final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Wind Surge, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.